Yeah, Free Party Entertainment Blog TV. It's your boy Marcus. And gonna take y'all to Doing Wrong, which was recorded earlier today. First song I started before Facebook Famous. Doing Wrong is, again, an emotional song. This is basically a story about me and my ex-lady, my baby Angie, down DC, and how I was living, creeping out the back door pretty much. You know what I mean? Just cheating. That's what Doing Wrong is about. And at the same time, on the flip side, in verse 2, I started to get even deeper about some of my sexual experiences. And I got this one line in there where I say fornication. Now we need prayer. This is Satan interrupting changes. You know what I mean? So that whole thing, doing wrong, it fits into the whole, concept of the song, title, so be it, whatever. But I always link females and my addiction and my dealings with females and how I go ham. I always link them with Satan. You know what I mean? It's funny because when you read the Bible and you see, how this human, how this human existence became, born, so to speak, into sin and calamity, you see that it took the female, it took Eve, to be that weak link that the serpent used, and this is biblical stories, you can go philosophical or whatever and try to get deeper and be like, well, how we know her name was Eve, it could have been Mary, but I mean, this is just the word. This is the history, of Christianity, religion, and how, supposedly, us as humans started. These are our first father and mother. But when I dealing with Satan and how my day-to-day struggles and why I pray and what I pray about. And I even talk about it in Love You, Yahweh. I come off like, Jehovah, protect me from what's out here, girls. You know what I mean? I go right into it because I know my dealings with women and my past dealings with women has been remarkably bad. Let's just say it hasn't been so much sunshine. It hasn't been that bright. It's been very dark. My past experience with my cougar baby, back down DC. Doing Wrong is about that. But then I take it further into In Trouble. The song In Trouble. And this is number 7 on the playlist. This song is basically in relevance to, I guess you could say, painful memories, Doing Wrong, and Love You, Yahweh. I mean, pretty much Love You, Yahweh is number 12 on this playlist. Anytime all these songs goes, all these songs have relevance to Love You, Yahweh. At the end of the day, basic shit, like they should. Jehovah allows any and everything to happen, and he gave us free will for a reason, to see what your seat of motivation would be, how you use your seat of motivation, and what your seat of motivation consists of. What's your agenda? Only person that knows that better than yourself. And sometimes, you're confused. Emotions can become confusing sometimes, because when you're so emotional, you're so into this feeling, like, let's say, for example, love, you become confused and not fully aware of yourself, what you want, what you might not want, how you want it. I mean, these things just come, they fluctuate with the feeling itself. Love You Yahweh is important because, as I say, it's in harmony with all these songs put together. And it's the reason why it's last, because it's more of the outro. I'm changing in the beginning with renovations at number 1, but it's more so the outro of saying, I can't do this. I can only do this, with the love of God, and God loving me always, and with the protection, His Holy Spirit being with me. You know what I mean? That shield. You know what I mean? Knowing that, saying, you gotta fight. So, that brings me to In Trouble. In Trouble is mainly, when you listen to the chorus, it's I had some legal troubles stemming back, from last year with a domestic violence case. I didn't beat nobody up. I didn't beat my old lady up, but we had we had a little falling out, big time argument, and at that time I still was drinking and not fully aware about what's going on with myself and how emotional I am as a person, but then as a drinking person, that's the reason why I don't drink anymore. I became fully aware after the situation, and that was my epiphany, that leave that shit alone. You know what I mean? I don't drink anymore. Point blank period. Haven't touched nothing this year, and that was my resolution. And I've been doing good, so I'm coming up to my 28th birthday now, and I'm feeling very, very incredible. My body feels good. I look better. You know what I mean? Just doing good. You know what I mean? Just trying to keep the pace steady. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to go emotionally so, and then just have, after, you up there. It could be good or bad. You could be up there on a high, good or bad, and then you come down, you crashing. Like, you don't want to be that plane coming out the sky and you ain't on a runway. You not at the airport. Like, my man trying to land it on water. You see what I'm saying? This is scary shit. So, that was how my DC life was. You know what I mean? My DC life was remarkably highs, lows. And that was the drinking. That was the being out there, living the life that brings me into doing wrong. I mean, that, these songs have meaning for a reason. These things are in harmony for a reason, because it's official. You know what I mean? So you gotta check me out, man. I mean, I'm not sitting here just blogging. I'm not sitting here just be like, just doing it so you can see my face and shit. Like, I see you niggas. Nah, I'm not just doing it. I'm really making music. I'm really, like, channeling my thoughts, my feelings, and my life experiences into music. You know what I mean? So, on deck. Freepartyentblogtv, part 4 coming. Holla at me.